In the town of Pratapgarh, one man's name struck fear into everyone's hearts. Station House Officer Bhawani Singh. He was a mountain of a man, with a stiff mustache and an arrogance that made him look more like a gangster than a cop. Alongside his two cronies, Constables Ganga and Billa, he ruled the streets with an iron fist. Their favorite pastime? Harassing college girls. Every morning, they'd park their police jeep near a small tea stall on the college road. As girls walked by, the lewd comments would fly. Ganga, chewing on, would call out, "Hey, girl in the red suit, where are you rushing? Come sit with us for a bit." The girls would just lower their heads and hurry past, too terrified to say a word. Into this climate of fear stepped a new face in Pratapgarh. Her name was Anjali. She looked like any other student's simple cotton clothes, glasses, a braid, and a shoulder bag heavy with books. But Anjali was no ordinary girl. She was the new superintendent of police for the district, sent undercover to investigate the mounting complaints against Bhawani's crew. Anjali rented a small room near the college from an elderly woman who immediately warned her, "Daughter, be careful. The men here are not good. If any policeman says anything, just keep your head down and walk away. They are dangerous." Anjali simply smiled, held the old woman's hand, and said, "Don't worry, Amma. I'll take care of myself." The next day, Anjali set off for her first day at college. She knew exactly where she was going, right past the tea stall where Bhawani and his men held their court. As she walked by, Ganga whistled. "Wow, look at the new bird in town." Billa chimed in. "She looks so innocent, the one with the glasses." Bhawani, perched on the jeep's bonnet, stroked his mustache and sized her up. "Hey madam, new admission. If you need a ride, we can drop you off." Anjali paused, glanced at them, and then, without a word, continued on her way. Billa grumbled, "She seems very arrogant." "Sir," Bhawani just laughed. "Don't worry. We'll knock that attitude out of her in a few days." They all roared with laughter, thinking they had scared her. They had no idea that Anjali was already on the job. Hidden in the strap of her heavy book bag was a tiny, high-tech camera, recording their every vile word and action. For several days, Anjali followed the same routine, walking past the tea stall, enduring their taunts. "What's up? Glasses girl, looking beautiful today. And hey, look at us sometimes." She silently listened, recorded everything, and waited for the right moment. That moment came one afternoon after college. Anjali was walking home when she saw a crowd gathered up ahead. Pushing through, her blood began to boil. Bhawani Singh and Ganga had cornered a young student named Naya. Naya was in tears, her books scattered on the road. "Sir, please let me go," she pleaded. "My father is waiting." Bhawani sneered, trying to pull her scarf. "What's the hurry? We just asked for your number." People stood around watching, too afraid to intervene. Anjali couldn't stand it anymore. She stepped forward, picked up Naya's books, and handed them to her. "Don't cry. NEHA. Go home." Bhawani turned, furious at the interruption. Then he recognized her. "Oh, it's you, the glasses girl. Why are you interfering? Trying to be a hero?" Anjali looked him straight in the eye. "You are police officers. Your job is to protect us. not harass a girl in broad daylight. Aren't you ashamed? A hush fell over the crowd. No one had ever dared to speak to Bhawani Singh like that. He yelled, "You've got a sharp tongue. I'll take you to the station and teach you a lesson." And Jolly shot back, "On what charge? Wearing this uniform doesn't give you the right to do whatever you want." Bhawani's ego was shattered. He pointed a finger at her. "You made a big mistake today. If I don't stop you from leaving your house tomorrow, my name isn't Bhawani Singh." And Jolly just adjusted her bag strap, ensuring the camera captured everything, and walked away with Naya. The next morning, Jolly left for college, knowing Bhawani would be waiting. Sure enough, his jeep was parked right in the middle of the road. He and his men stepped out, blocking her path. "Where are you going, madam?" Bhawani sneered. "Leave my way," and Jolly said calmly. He shouted, "And who will pay for the insult you gave me yesterday?" And Jolly pretended to be scared. "I only told the truth." Suddenly, Bhawani grabbed her arm. "I'll show you the truth. I know where you live. By tonight, I'll have your father in jail on a drug charge." That was it. And Jolly's patience ran out. She wrenched her hand free and slapped Bhawani Singh with all her might. The sound echoed through the silent market. For a moment, everyone was frozen in shock. A simple college girl had slapped the most feared officer in the city. Blinded with rage, Bhawani grabbed Jolly's hair and dragged her toward the jeep. "Now I'll show you what happens when you raise your hand on a police officer." They shoved her inside and sped to the station. "Throw this switch in the dirtiest lockup," Bhawani roared. Bila pushed Jolly into a dark, damp cell and slammed the door. Outside, Bhawani laughed. She'll be begging for forgiveness by morning. But inside the cell, Jolly sat calmly on the floor. Her clothes were dirty, her hair was a mess, but there was no fear in her eyes. Instead, a mysterious smile played on her lips. She had been waiting for this exact moment. Around 8 p.m., the station's wireless radio crackled to life. The operator ran to Bhawani. "Sir, big VIP movement. Several vehicles are heading to the station." "Who?" Bhawani asked, annoyed. "Sir, the Inspector General himself. The district magistrate is with him, and a large police force." Before Bhawani could even process the news, the wail of sirens filled the air. Police vehicles screeched to a halt outside. IG Vikram Rafa stormed in, flanked by officers and commandos. "Where is SP Jolly Sharma?" he thundered. Bhawani, trembling, stammered, "Sir, no SP came here. Don't lie." The IG roared. "Her GPS location is inside this station." Just then, a calm voice came from the lockup. "I am here, sir." Everyone froze. The lockup door was opened, and Jolly walked out. She took off her glasses and wiped the dust from her face. In that instant, she was transformed. She was no longer a helpless college girl. She was SP Jolly Sharma. "High Hind, sir," she said, saluting the IG. The truth hit Bhawani Singh like a bolt of lightning. The girl he had terrorized, threatened, and thrown in jail was his new boss. He collapsed at her feet, begging for forgiveness. Jolly stepped back coldly. "When you were harassing those college girls, did you ever think about their families?" She handed the spy camera to the IG. "Sir, This has recordings of the last 10 days, all the harassment, threats, and their plans to frame innocent people. The IG was furious. "You are a disgrace to the police force." Anjali looked at the commandos. "Remove their uniforms immediately." Within minutes, Bhawani Singh, Ganga, and Billa were stripped of their uniforms and officially suspended. "Put them in the same lockup where they kept me," Anjali commanded. The 3 disgraced officers were thrown into the filthy cell. The next morning, the headlines screamed, "Undercover SP exposes corrupt show." The city celebrated. Everyone was talking about the fearless officer who had restored justice. SP Anjali Sharma had proven that the true power of the police uniform isn't to create fear, but to give courage to the afraid. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like this.